enemies, everything. How can they violate the privacy? How can they change their...
You have no privacy, bro.
Okay.
Freedom of Information Act did away with all of your privacy.
Huh?
The Freedom of Information Act?
So what do I need
That
now,
was the end of your privacy.
The actual physical door?
Have you ran a background check lately?
What, on myself?
On anyone?
No.
If you
checked
did
for
that,
warrants,
if you do that, you'll see more on somebody than you could ever see before.
Absolutely. There's more public information on people now. That's why when somebody Googles my name, I laugh. I'm like, yeah, you're going to find all sorts of stuff. Go ahead. All my listeners, go out there. Google my name. Louis Andrew Kennedy. Louis Andrew Kennedy. Google it. See what comes up. You'll see my most recent arrest. You'll see my mug shots. You'll see everything. Everything about me. And then if you pay $20, they get your social security number.
Do a background check on me. And if it's a thorough enough background check and you pay enough money, you can see what I ate for lunch yesterday. Pretty much.
Every time you swipe your debit card, you leave a trail, like a slug.
How do you think?
You know what bothers me? When I go to Walgreens to buy a pack of smokes, I have to put in my name, my phone number, and they ask you every time, put it in. You say no so many times, but they get fired if they don't ask.
Absolutely.
And I know that.
Mm-hmm. My daughter works in a convenience store. I won't mention the one she works at, but she don't care if you're 35 years old. She'll card you because that's her ass.
And the cameras.
But my point is the card's supposed to be there for when there's a deal. So you get to save, you make points, or you save money. But all I do is go there and buy smokes. So now I'm looking at this card with my information on it and my purchases, smokes, and I'm thinking, this is Walgreens. They got a pharmacy.
Yeah. Well, your driver's license is one of your biggest...
When I need, medication later or insurance, they've got to be reporting to the insurance company. There's got to be some kind of kickback or there's a reson for it.
Your driver's license is your biggest source of information to everybody out there.
Facebook is how they can spot you on a traffic camera.
Yeah. Through facial recognition software, yeah. You can be on the other side of the world. And that facial recognition software will pick you up and say, oh, that's his page right here. This is where he lives. This is who he dates. This is what he eats. This is what he drives.
And no one's behind the computer.
Have you seen the counter surveillance clothing?
Yeah.
Or the makeup for the facial recognition?
Yeah.
For the facial recognition, they draw a white triangle upside down with a black triangle inside of it under one eye, and then the opposite on the other eye. And then the machine or the mechanisms can't pick up your face.
Yeah. Dina started talking about New World Order and the way all of the that things are going to change and the government's going to be different and all of this. All I have to say about that, people, is look into the Illuminati and Illumicorp. Illumicorp is the corporation owned by the Illuminati, and they are in everything.
You had that there. You gave me the list of advertisers of different companies.
Illumicorp.
I went through the list, and then when I got to A's, it was just nothing but Illumicorps, everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, that book, right there. Yeah.
Well, the true Illumicorp it starts with an I, okay? And it's Illuminati. It's the organization Illuminati. They've been around for centuries. They control the government. They control everything. They're getting ready to take over. They're going to do it. I don't
think there's going to be a world order.
It already is.
Oh, maybe. All fluffy thoughts. We do not get along that well to be one thing.
No.
We can call ourselves Earth. Yeah, because that's happening. But we're all going to fight amongst each other.
Always.
Yeah, you got oil and you got saffron. Whatever it is, we're going for it.
Check this out. I just found an article. All right. It says, man finds FBI tracking device on car, posts photos online, gets visit from the FBI. All right. So I didn't really read into the article until just now, and this might sound a little racially charged, but the guy's name is Yasser Afifi. No wonder they're freaking tracking you, dude. You got a terrorist name. It's not rocket science, man. They're watching your ass for a reason. Apparently, Silicon Valley, he recently discovered an FBI tracking device on his car when he took it in for an oil change. Alarmed and curious about what it might be, he posted photos of the device online, asking members of Reddit whether is it a bomb or possibly an FBI tracking device. In short amount of time, learned it was a GPS tracking device that only sells to government agencies. So, yeah, you know somebody or did something in your past that they want to know about, dude. That's where that comes from.
With a name like that, he's got to have a terrorist friend, right?
Somebody. And then we got, let's see, here's something from TMZ, which is, for those of you who know it, it's satire news. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson's mom, was in a head-on collision. Well, my heart goes out to you, dude. Joan Rivers defends low IQ Gaza comments. So after she ranted about the war in Gaza, generated a backlash, the comedian Joan Rivers issued a statement saying she was taken out of context. Yo, whatever that woman says, let her say it, man. Jesus, she's what, 80, 90 years old and still looks like she's 40? Yeah.
I think her plastic surgery is horrible.
Oh, you want to see bad plastic surgery, you go watch General Hospital, that soap opera.
She might look like a 40-year-old doll that's been kicked around a closet.
Who drags her boobs around her.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, it looks bad. No, you want to see bad.
She's made of plastic.
You want to see bad plastic surgery, bro? 33 signs the Illuminati is real. Well, we're gonna post that.
I mean, you know, that's horrible because she probably went there to look better.
So I'm posting on.
Tragic,
yeah, she didn't look any better.
Let's face it.
I'm posting on our wall an article that Hayden just sent to me, and it is 33 signs that Illuminati is real. I recommend everybody read it because you'll really be interested. Thank you, Elijah Shaw Irving and Mary Pritchard, for liking the page. Appreciate that. Yeah. All right, where are we at? Because we only have a short amount of time.
Subscribe. Is that the same thing?
I'm not sure. I think it automatically subscribes you when you like the page. I'm not sure.
I know I sent somebody a message. Someone like what were their names? Whoever just liked us. I went to send a message to say thanks for liking us. It automatically made me their friend, and I'm like, I don't want to be their friend.
That's not what I wanted.
I just wanted to say, hey.
Apparently, in Vice News, and I don't know how much you guys have kept up on 9/11 and all of that, campaign mounts to declassify 9/11 reports referencing to alleged Saudi involvement. So, back to Bush administration, in bed with the Saudis. Now they're saying that there's possible Saudi involvement in the 9/11 conspiracy.
My friend was telling me that whoever owned the World Trade Centers, he just bought it or something and just took out an insurance policy on it. And then, like a week or two later, a couple of planes smack into it and he gets like trillions of dollars.
Yeah, big conspiracy when it comes to that because
in
the demolition, when you're in demolition, okay, the term pull it means destroy the building. On a phone call between him and whoever, when all of this shit was going down, he said, pull it. That's a big flag that was thrown up right there. It referencing that you know, they had explosives planted in the buildings and so on. Yeah, I'm sure I could find it. I'm sure if we look hard enough.
He could have been talking to his own little personal Lewinsky, you know? Like,
yeah. Local news. What do we got in local news? You guys got any local news going on? I'm looking at.
But I can certainly.
Yeah, I'm looking at a few things here from yesterday. We got a head-on collision at Mariner and County Line. That's because these assholes here in this county don't know how to drive. Operation Backpack. For many parents, back to school. You know, you go to the church, Holy Cross Lutheran, on Spring Hill Drive, and they were giving away backpacks and stuff like that. And then we got these two idiots. All right. And this story was posted by Real News Real Fast, Tom Lemons. Joy. Pasco. Officials are still trying to determine why two men were lying on State Road 54 near Virginia City Drive last night. And this was posted again on 11:29 a.m. on the 9th.
They were drunk?
42-year-old Stacy Arthur Butcher died at the scene, and 24-year-old Christopher whatever sustained serious injuries. Both men are stupid assholes for laying in the eastbound lane of SR 54. What the hell did you think was going to happen, you freaking morons? I mean, we used to lay in the road
and drive over each other.
No.
I've done that.
We used to do it on bicycles. Me and my buddy would ride a bicycle, and then we would go off in the shoulder on a blind bend and lay down and put our bikes all tangled, make it look like somebody hit us, and see how many people drove by before somebody actually stopped. Then when that one person stopped, we'd jump up and go, yeah, we're all right. Then we jump on the bikes and haul ass out of there. And you want to talk about making somebody shit in their pants? That's the way we do it. But
I had a friend, Crystal. She would lay in the road, and then somebody would drive over her because she was so little.
Right.
Man.
Oh, you mean drive over her, not touch her type drive over her.
Right.
Yeah, you got to have a death wish.
She got a little rush out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were doing.
You got to have a death wish to do that.
Yeah, because the cars bounce. They don't always just stay.
It'd be my luck. I'd try it with a freaking lowrider and get racked in the head.
My problem, I'd probably get excited and get a hard on.
rip your shit right off.
Just hook me and drag me down the road.
It looks like we got another guest request here. So, from a plastic surgeon. So I'm going to look into that.
Oh, it's Joan Rivers guy.
It's Joan Rivers, dude, calling in.
Great job.
He's pissed off. What are you talking about? I got a little Florida history here. I don't know if anybody's interested, but in 1513, Ponce de Leon, seeking the mythical fountain of youth, discovered and named Florida, claiming it for Spain. Later, Florida would be held at different times by Spain and England until Spain finally sold it to the United States in 1819.
Which doesn't matter because they still live here.
Yeah. Florida's history in the early 19th century was marked by wars with the Seminole Indians, which did not end until 1942.
Wow. Well, that was like last year. It doesn't seem like that long ago.
It doesn't seem like that long ago. When you're talking 1513, it was discovered. You know what I mean?
Spanish
300 years ago.
Fights are still going on in 1942.
Right. 300 years later. Major tourist attractions are Miami Beach, Palm Beach, St. Augustine, which was founded in 1965, thus the oldest, Panama City in the U.S. 1965, thus the oldest. That didn't make any sense. Sometimes I read this stuff and it's just like, who wrote this? Either that or it's just me not putting the punctuations where they're supposed to be. So, let's see. We got Governor Rick Scott, who's the governor right now, to January of 2015, which I hope he gets voted out because he sucks. Then we got Lieutenant Governor Carlos Lopez. This is all bullshit. I don't care about these people. U.S. Representatives 27, bunch of thieves, bunch of crooks. Let's see, Chief Financial Officer. So basically, in parentheses, it should say biggest crook in state. Jeff Atwater. Boy, I would have a blast with that name. Man, that would. Ooh, I'd go after him. Where you at, Water? It was nicknamed in 1970 the Sunshine State. In 1935, the famous deal was Swanee River. In 1927, we said that the mockingbird was this bird, and our flower is the orange blossom.
Our bird is the mockingbird?
Yeah. Yeah, that's because this state's trying to be like any other state out there.
I thought it'd be like a seagull or something.
You would think it was a pink flamingo or
a little plastic pink flamingo
should be a turkey vulture.
Yeah, those things.
This place sucks the life out of people.
Or those cranes.
Yeah. We got a family of cranes that hang out around here.
They only live right here in our county.
What, the cranes?
Yeah, north of here.
Yeah.
Like one county and south of here, one county.
I didn't
That's
know
it. And then they migrate, I don't know where to, Michigan, Wisconsin,
really?
Somewhere. There's the only two places on the planet that exist.
Didn't know that.
And we're just mowing them over.
For those of you who did not hear, no, that's not the one I want. Did not hear the Brooksville Bob crank call. I'm going to go ahead and get that queued up here, and we're going to play it. I thought it was hilarious, man. He called up Burger King and tried to get a date. So here's the Brooksville Bob call to Burger King.
Burger King man, Rebecca speaking.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing excellent. Listen, I got a little request I need to make for you. I want to put in an order, and I want to come and pick it up. Is that okay?
Was it end of July, or was it the beginning of August? Do you remember when you called it in?
I'm calling in right now.
Oh, you calling it right now. So this